The 700-kilometer journey between Cairo and the Libyan border takes us through endless stretches of emptiness. It is just us and the infinite desert, and virtually no one else on the road for miles. Sometimes a relic of the recent past does pop up, but otherwise the silence and the barren beauty belie the story of a ravaged nation that awaits just ahead. As day turns to dusk, we leave the last major city of Egypt behind, and by the time night falls, we are driving through the last outpost of Saloum. Getting across from here into Libya in the current circumstances is by definition surreptitious. We have arranged to meet our source, a young boy working with the anti-Gaddafi activists at the border checkpoint. Here, we must leave our car and lug our belongings into an old and battered Toyota minivan that will take us to the passport control center.
Come, Manoj.
Okay.
That's it.
This border crossing has pretty much become a makeshift relief camp now. Even tonight, hundreds of people grab a corner on the floor waiting for their countries to come and take them away to safety. Several hours later, as our contact delivers us to the other side, the officious quiet is broken by the sudden sound of happy and riotous sloganeering. We are told, miraculously inside Libya now. And for us, it's time to change cars again. This ride tonight into what's being described as liberated Libya is on the back of a rickety old truck.
Are we in Libya now? Libya? Libya.
Calling themselves the People's Police, these men are excited, voluble, very eager to talk, and also eager to point out that the writing on the wall for Gaddafi is more than clear. He just has to be willing to read it.
So you believe Libya is now free?
Of course.
But what about Tripoli? What about Tripoli?
This is Tripoli
Tripoli still with Gaddafi.
Tripoli is.
How many days will it take?
3 days, 4 days.
3 days, 4 days?
4 days.
You're sure?
Of course.
As they stamp our passports and wave us in, even though we have no visas, these people underline the fact that a parallel authority is now running vast stretches of the country.
Cut me 1 minute. 1 minute.
Most of these rebels are volunteers, students, even women who have donned a police officer's uniform for the very first time. As we drive through a country that is rewriting its own history, armed rebels guard the frequent checkposts, but every one of them brandishes the victory sign with much more flourish than he brandishes his gun.
So here we are finally inside Libya, having made our way officially, or rather we should say unofficially. The Gaddafi regime of course says that people like us who come in across the Egypt border will be regarded as supporters of the Al-Qaeda. But that's not stopping international journalists who are pouring into eastern Libya from across the world. And at least in this area of Libya, there is absolutely no control of the Gaddafi regime, and the people here believe that it's only a matter of 2-3 days before Tripoli falls as well.
And though by the time we reach Tobruk, it's almost early morning, our driver, a football fan, has decided that tonight in the Libya he knows now, there is reason for song, music and celebration. Inside Libya with Ruby Dhingra and Manoj Thakur, Barkha Dutt for NDTV.